Apologize for being late. I was setting up, I suspect that we very possibly, well, I'll wait for a minute. Wait for people to jump on so I don't have to repeat over and over. Good day, Monmouth. How are you? Sorry I'm a little late. Yeah, Liam might not be. I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, I don't know. I feel like Liam probably is dead, but I also feel like it probably was not a suicide. I also feel like Kate Vine is probably dead, but it's probably also not a suicide, but I don't know. Planting flowers, nice, very good. I like a bit of gardening myself, actually. I live in an apartment, so I don't do it regularly because I don't have any place to put a garden. Really, few potted plants maybe, but that's not really a garden. But when I visit my parents, or when I have visited my parents in the past, I should say, I've enjoyed gardening with them. I don't do that so much now. When my parents lived in a normal house before they retired, they had a nice garden in the front. They had their yard and they had a set of rose bushes and something else. What else do they have up there? Anyway, along the front. Then they had the main lawn. And then up against the house, they had nice, like, tulips and, things like that. So, okay, no worries. Actually, for the spring in Southern Hemisphere, yeah. Yeah, no worries. I mean, if everybody ends up jumping off early tonight, because Phil Fox was talking about she's really tired, so she might jump off early too. So if everybody ends up, anybody who gets on the stream, if they all jump off early, then I might just end the stream early. I did prepare though because I feel like we only have, apparently, I didn't know it was only going to be till midnight. I didn't remember that, but apparently we only have 1 hour left. So if we do that last hour and we get everything wrapped up with Contradiction a little early, I thought I would finally play a game that years ago I tried to play on live stream. I actually tried to play it on a Halo stream before, but since, the list is full this year, I'm just doing it separately. But I had a game years ago I tried to play that kept glitching out on me. But I finally, and it might have to do with my new version of Windows also, but I finally, the old version that I had still glitched on Windows 10, where it was also glitching on Windows 7, but I finally got another download of the game, and this one actually I tested before we started tonight, and it works great, including on stream. So I'll be doing that following Contradiction. It's called Ascension. ASCEN, as if you ascend. So Ascension, like you're ascending up. Maniac Mansion, no, Ascension. So it's supposed to be a very story-driven horror game, and it's pixelated, side-scrolling, so it's a different style. It's not the first-person stealth survival horror type of game. It'd be more akin to something like Immure, although still different, I think. Still graphically more pixelated or whatever. Maniac Mansion, yeah. I don't actually know that I've played Maniac Mansion. I think I remember what you're talking about. I don't know if I've actually played, so I might need to. But anyway, yeah, so Ascension is the one I had planned because it doesn't feel like it's probably a really long game either. I don't know that we'll finish it tonight, but it doesn't feel like it's especially long, so it doesn't really set me back a lot in terms of getting to other games that I need to as well. So anyway, okay, so we're the final hour, 11 p.m. But I just do not know how this is going to... I really have no idea how this is going to turn out in the end. It seems like I'm probably going to be surprised. I'm probably not going to have any clue. I already looked back there, actually, didn't I? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to look back there, to find back there, actually. So... Ultima Ascension. Yeah, this isn't an Ultima game. It's just Ascension. But yes, the Ascension, as in the name Ultima Ascension, that's the same word. But this is just Ascension. It's not an Ultima game. It has nothing to do with Ultima. So, okay. Let me see. Have I? Well, maybe not. Because the Atlas Mirror, yeah, I don't know if I've talked to everybody about this, really. Let's just, to be safe, make sure I'm not missing anything, let's just start at the end and work our way up. Oh, and I guess we get something at the very end here anyway. Oh, James. What are you doing, James? This late at night also seems shady. Why are you getting something delivered so late? Just in case, let's go all the way to the end of the street. I don't think there'll be anything here. Yeah, no, okay. So... don't think we need to call the chief, at least not yet. Yeah, like, what is he doing? Packages this late at night? What the frick? That is not... kosher. I really don't know what he's doing, but it really does not sound good. Okay, yeah. Let's just go here, I guess, initially. I was going to ask him about the mirror room, but now, I mean, probably should ask him about what the hell he's doing, right? Since I'm here... I don't think there will be, but just in case, because it's dark out now, or really pretty dark, I want to see if maybe I can use the flashlight in some of these other places. I don't expect to find anything, but just in the off chance. Try using the torch here. Nothing there, okay. So let's go back out. The red torch. Versus like a black torch that apparently also is in the game, except it's not. I don't know why we need to call it red torch, but whatever. Just say the torch. Like, why would you call it red specifically? There are no other torches in the game. Oh, and here we go, because he got his delivery, so now we have something new. I thought he took it inside, honestly, but I guess now we know. Okay, let's do this.
So James is interested in poppy pods, is he? I think he's got some explaining to do.
And just in case, let's try the red torch here as well. Yeah, nothing there. Okay. All right, James. Poppy pods. Dude, why is he involved in opium? What the frick? Okay, down again. Dude. He goes from some, what did they call it? Salvia Divinorum, right? Which they call, what was it? Now, Emma. What is it? Somebody said, oh, this is the one. And then it was Rebecca, right? Yeah, Magic Mint. That was the word I was looking for. Magic Mint, not Salvia Divinorum. Yeah, Magic Mint. So he goes from Magic Mint to opium? Like, seriously? Yeah. Like, seriously, dude. I do not... But it gives you a better chance to what was it like to to scry, right? It lets you scry better. Sure, bro.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
All right, let's see. Never seen the keyring. Wouldn't know. Okay. Oh, we wouldn't know about the room. Okay, box of poppy pods. Okay, come on, bro. Seriously, shoot straight with me. What is going on?
What can you tell me about several boxes of dried poppy pods in the greenhouse back there?
Feel free to take some if you want.
What are they for, James?
Decoration? Why?
Decoration.
Hey, Silua.
It's a big market for them among the over 70s.
So what are you doing with them?
Selling them to grannies.
Okay, James, let's just cut to the chase. Are you extracting opium from them?
Me? I can honestly say I've never done anything like that, Inspector.
Sure about that?
Scout's honour.
And who was the guy delivering them?
A friend. Someone gave them to him. He asked me if I wanted them. I said I'd have a look and see if I liked them.
You just thought you'd have a look? No particular reason?
I'm a plant scientist, that's what I do.
Have you ever sold them to anyone else?
I only got them a few minutes ago.
In the past. You know Kate's body had opium in the blood when it was found?
No, I didn't.
Oh ho!
Hey, that's nothing to do with me.
Ha ha!
Let's hope not.
Ha ha! James, you sly piece of turd. You are going down, my friend. The back of the truck needed to see a man about a time. Yeah. Oh, James. Is James a friggin' murderer? James doesn't strike me as a murderer, though. I mean, maybe he's tied someone. Maybe he sold opium to somebody. Okay. Poppy pods are used for decoration. Sure they are, bro. Never extracted opium from the pods. I wonder if there's any kind of a contradiction with his other stuff he said about Salvia divinorum, for example. Doesn't grow any other drugs. Okay, in fairness, he's not growing the poppies, right? He had them delivered. So that would not be a contradiction. Packet of dried leaves, maybe? Contains mint leaves. But it's actually Salvia divinorum. I'm not seeing a contradiction with... I mean, I could try. I don't think this is strictly speaking a contradiction, though, right? Because it's growing versus having it delivered. I don't even think any of these match anyway, like for a contradiction. Okay. Yeah, seriously. Scout's honor, that's right. Here's the thing. Like, obviously it's incredibly sus, right? But I have to find a statement that directly contradicts, and I can't match one up. He never said anything about poppy before. So used for decoration or not, I can't catch him in his own words with that. Selling the pods to pensioners. Again, never talked about poppy before. So, never extracted opium. I mean, he never talked about extracting before, did he? Salvia divinorum. Uses salvia for meditation. Doesn't grow any other drugs. And see, we didn't have, when we go down here to the poppy, pods from a friend who didn't want them. Never extracted opium, right? There's no proof that he was growing anything. Maybe something with a third eye flyer or something, a claim he made? Or grooming, controlling minds using barbaric methods like ECT. electrochemical. I never remember what the T stands for, but it's electrochemical, right? So that would not apply to just drugs in general. It'd have to be some specific process, like we inject you with a drug and electrocute you to extract a specific response from you, right? Ceremony. Scrying is possible without a mirror. Doesn't really fit the poppy either. The specific statements made about the poppy. Huh. Won't know about that. Won't know about that. Never saw the ring. IT consultant repaired his laptop. Doesn't think the consultant lives locally. Don't even know if that's important exactly. Doesn't know about Ryan's arthritis. Rebecca's prescriptions. The aptitude test. Lisa visited the farm a few times. I know that's not a contradiction. I'm clearing that out. Lisa visited the farm a few times. From a friend who didn't want them. I think it's safe to say that the friend is the person who delivered them, which wasn't Lisa. So... See, this is the thing. I'm not saying that, obviously, I'm not saying that I trust him. I'm just saying that, like, I need to catch him in his words. Find a direct contradiction, right? And I'm not seeing that so far. Car photos. Okay, what was it with... Nah, I didn't say last year, though. Just a few times. Grow any other drugs. Sold. Okay. Mint leaves. Cooking competition. Oh, what if... Did he trade the herbal tea? Or did he trade the poppy? Pods. The problem is I'm just not seeing a direct contradiction. This is the problem, right?
Thank
All right,
you. Probably be
fine.
back later.
I'll come back. Probably, almost certainly. Let me see if I can find. Maybe he's talking to other people about it who might know. Maybe something will jog my memory or jog my, not my memory, but my brain, like my detective instincts or whatever. As if I have detective instincts. But anyway. Check back. Check all the other places just in case again. Nope. Okay.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Let's see. Okay, these two I think were at the very end of the 10 p.m. hour, like 10 to 11. So I think that's why we've not asked. I think only Ryan has asked, or not asked, but like we've already gotten what we're going to get from Ryan for these.
And what do you know about Simon's laptop being stolen from Atlas?
No, I wasn't happy about it.
What did you do about it?
Ryan paid a con man to install a complicated CCTV system at twice the price that it would probably have cost. Seemed to do the trick, though. We haven't had a theft since.
I wonder, CCTV is... I don't know how complicated it is to set up. It's probably not terribly so. But if you are basically technologically crippled, you might need somebody to do that. So I wonder if the guy who did, like the IT guy who did the laptop for James, may have also had something to do with the CCTV system. Maybe. Okay.
Can you tell me about the room with the mirrors at Atlas? The one with the combination lock?
How did you get in there?
I was given the code for the combination.
By Ryan?
Well, nobody else is allowed to know the code, are they?
And not in theory.
So how's the room used on the course, then?
It's a meditation room where the students can reflect on themselves, literally.
And what about the CD?
That helps too. It's part of the program.
So you send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Until the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
Not happy that we're asking about that. Big shocker. Nobody allowed to know the combination code. Mirror room used for meditation.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Poppy pods?
Ever come across anyone selling them, using them?
No.
Okay. I wonder. Doesn't use scrying, but mirror used meditation? Maybe. No. Okay. I was thinking maybe, because he said they paid somebody out a house, it sounded like. Maybe it's the same IT guy, maybe not.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, technically he was given the code. Not intentionally, but he was given the code. And it also wasn't by Ryan, because he said, when he was asked who gave it to him, he goes, well, Ryan would be the only one who would have it, right? So he kind of implied he got it from Ryan, but he didn't actually say he got it from Ryan. That's right. Probably nothing at the restaurant, but yeah. We basically just had the one scene with the prescriptions, right?
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
All right, let's see. Ryan's arthritis. She explained it. Okay. She wouldn't know about Simon's stolen laptop.
Do you know anything about a locked room at Atlas with mirrors in it?
Not off the top of my head, no. I think that's a question for Ryan.
I don't know how I feel about the very brief pause before she gave her response. I think it was just surprise. Like, she was surprised we were asking about something like that. Like, wait, there's a mirror room? But it could have also been like a, oh crap, he asked me something about that, like, reaction. It was hard to tell. She kind of, it's like she started, like she was gonna speak or something, and then paused, and then gave her answer. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, she's amazing. There are different degrees of quality among the actors on this. Like, some are really top notch and some are good, but maybe not as good. But I do think that all the actors in this have been doing just a good job. Overall, I'm not sold on James's acting. I feel like he's, I don't know. I don't think he's a bad actor. I just think the fact that they have him staring off into the fire almost the whole time until he responds makes me not like the direction he's been giving when he's delivering. I don't have a problem with him looking at the fire a lot or something, but it seems like he has very little expression generally. Either, well, it's basically when he's doing that, it looks like he's bored or uninterested in whatever Jenks is asking, or he looks like he, thinks something is a joke, kind of laughs something off or whatever. But if those are the only two things, it's kind of hard to judge. I'm not sold on whether he's a good or just an average actor. He probably very well could be very good. I just haven't really gotten a feel for his acting in this. Yeah, seriously. Which is fine, because that may be what the director wanted him to do. I'm not a fan of that being the direction he was given. But, whatever. I mean, it is what he is. It's not like I expected any of these actors to necessarily be high quality, first of all. And secondly, I'm not expecting like a big, Academy Award winning performance or some such. I'm just saying, like, I don't know that I would expect something from BAFTA because of their parts in this game, right? But anyway. All right. Yeah. So this is Poppy Pods.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Go on.
Ever come across anyone trying to sell them or anything like that? Maybe even in here?
Not that I remember.
Never seen anyone selling or buying pods. Doesn't know much about them. Let's see. She knew a ton about Salvia divinorum, right? Or at least a fair amount. It's a hallucinogenic. Doesn't take any drugs or medicines. Doesn't say other, but any. Oh, we already used that as a contradiction with her prescriptions, though. Ryan suffers from arthritis. Okay, I don't really get a sense there's something new that's going to be a contradiction for Rebecca.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
She might have another contradiction. I'm just saying, like, of the new information, I didn't sense something new to ask. Post office. Wait. We never had any option to go across the street to the post office, right? Yeah, no. Okay. Well, whatever. Oh, nope. Oh, no, that's right, yeah. I mean, opium, salvia divinorum, which technically isn't illegal, I guess, but is drugs, yeah. I mean, it's not looking good. Still nothing up here. I wonder if we're going to get any kind of a scene here. Okay.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
So, she won't know those, right? Or we already asked, I guess. Stolen laptop. Oh, we did ask her about the mirror room. Okay.
Strange question. Have you ever known of anyone selling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? Don't think so. Isn't that opium?
Kind of. It's okay.
I mean, I don't know for sure, but I actually do not think there is any law in the UK or probably Ireland either, or the United States or Canada. Probably also not Australia, I would guess, or New Zealand. But I don't think there generally are laws against having the poppy, like poppy pods or poppy plants. It's extracting opium from them and then obviously producing opium. That might be the problem, right? Because, for example, at least in America, you can have like a muffin with poppy seeds on it, right? And it's completely fine. So somebody has to grow the poppy plants for the poppy seeds, right? So not always is poppy a bad thing, but if you extract opium, obviously that's a problem. Okay, let's go visit Simon.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Okay, mirror room. He and Kate took morphine in the mirror room. This might be a contradiction with the poppy pods. We'll have to see.
Odd question, but have you ever seen anyone handling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? As in, for opium? No. Though James did have opium tea once, I think.
Where did he get it from?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask. James does his own thing.
What does opium tea taste like?
But I don't know. I didn't try it.
Really?
I didn't want to risk it, did I? But I went to hospital once. I had codeine and I went into anaphylactic shock. The doctor said it was an opium derivative, apparently, so...
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wacky tobacco and parsley. That's not uncommon. People do a lot of that with different herbs. Try. Well, it wasn't being done before. Let's see what happens if we do it now, right? You can get clove cigarettes, for example, which it's still smoking, so I think it's still bad for you. But I guess they're less bad than just the straight nicotine cigarettes or whatever. But Confirmed it had no effect. Yeah, exactly. Now he did say this. This is a contradiction, I think, right? Never tried any hallucinogenic drugs. It was this. Morphine. Yeah. No? Oh. No, morphine is a hallucinogenic, though. Morphine is a hallucinogenic, right? Why would he not? I feel like something... That's a contradiction, I feel like. Even if you don't get really anything out of it, I think that's a contradiction that they missed. Okay. He said he got codeine. I can't remember. Is morphine an opiate? I feel like it's not. Hang on. Let's see. Yeah. Morphine is a pain medication of the opiate family. That's what I thought. Like codeine, morphine, those are all in the same family. Like what? Okay. So, allergic to opiates. Maybe that's the contradiction. There we go.
You and Kate took morphine in the mirror room. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon. Opium. You didn't take the morphine at all, did you?
Well, no, I didn't. Kate did, though.
I thought you were trying to outdo each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
We weren't trying to outdo each other as such.
Go on.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate. To see how far she would go to be prime candidate.
What candidate?
Prime candidate. It means the best person in the group, basically.
What do you mean, test her?
But you do it in pairs. One person's the tester, it's me, and the other person's the...
Victim.
Well, it's not like that. It's completely consensual. It's just boundary testing. Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
Because they thought she was the best student.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you decided to give her morphine. To break the law.
Well, I can't change that now, can I? She didn't die of a morphine overdose, did she?
She died because she drowned. But she drowned for reasons that aren't clear. Atlas seemed to have this all neatly worked out. If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what happened to Kate?
Yeah. So they're in your face all over the place, you jerk. Okay.
Let's
you. Ask.
Probably be back later.
I don't know if she'll know anything, but just since we're here, let's ask her about prime candidates. Yeah.
Do you know what a prime candidate is at Atlas?
Yes, it's what every student wants to be. It's the best student. Apparently you get a great high-paid job afterwards. I don't think that really happens, though.
Did you know anyone in the running to be prime candidate?
What, like Simon? I don't think they picked Simon, to be honest. Well, he's got too many morals, and you can't have both at Atlas.
Uh-huh. And she says this. because she also previously said that she doesn't think Simon really buys the whole no need for guilt, need to get rid of it all, right? Third Eye stopped its abusive tactics. Morals are incompatible with Atlas. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
We'll leave that for now. Okay, I guess we'll just proceed farther on. Yeah. To the woods. Right. Nothing new. I'm honestly surprised it's as bright out as it is at 11. Must be middle of the summer or something.
Just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. You can push it all the way in, Tom, if you want to.
Jeez, what in the crap?
Excellent, Tom.
Excuse me. Would someone care to tell me exactly what's going on here?
Don't come any closer.
That man needs a doctor.
No, he doesn't.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine. Go away.
What is this?
A test.
Of what?
What does it look like? It's a threshold test. A pain threshold test. I thought, you were supposed to be good at working things out. Inspector Jenks.
And so this would be for Atlas, would it? Kyle?
You disappear now.
It's not a good idea to talk to a police inspector like that.
Do you want me to make you?
It's okay, Tom. Mr. Jenks won't be bothering us anymore.
Don't make any rash commitments. Well, well. You really should take more care of your things, Ryan. Is your keys, Kyle?
No.
So that's threshold testing, is it? Sticking a skewer through your hand? I could just ask Ryan or Paul directly about this, but I think I'll bide my time. See what I can do with this key fob first.
A key fob with... Do we still have the laptop? No. We talked about it, right? But it might be at the Atlas building. Seriously. Well, here's the thing, though. I don't think it was a sharp object. I think that's the point. I think it was like a dull... Like, I think it was a bolt with an eye at the head of it, right? So you could put a rope through it or something. So I think they were basically twisting it into his hand. So it's even worse. It's not like stabbing himself with a knife. I think it was actually not something that naturally would really go in, and they were forcing it through anyway. And yes, they can self-mutilate if they want to. That's just... it's pretty messed up. I think. I mean, I don't know. That's what it looked like to me. So that's what I assumed. I could be wrong, but that's what I thought. Oh, it's a car key fob. Oh. Okay. Let's back out. Okay, so actually then, if it's a car key fob, I want to go back here and use it on the car here, I assume. More than one village idiot, that's right. I am a bold triumph of the will. That's right. Exactly. Didn't work the first time, I guess, because he had to hit it a second time.
Bingo. Well, Ryan, what have you been up to? Be very interesting to see how he explains this one.
500 pounds to Kate Vine. What in the actual hell? This just gets worse and worse. Okay? Jeez. Like, seriously, what the frick? Okay. I guess we'll start, not fully, well, basically we'll start over, right? Go James and work our way down again.
Ask you a couple more things, please. That's all for the moment.
Nothing
Thank
new
you.
for James. James is like, wait, why did you come to my door then? What are you doing? Okay. Back. Up. Hello, Paul.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Just a couple.
What are prime candidates?
The best of the bunch. The peaches.
And so what does it mean to be a prime candidate?
Success. We have a special relationship with many major international companies. We provide them with our best students. And they get an instant job.
And what do you get out of it?
Well, it's a little kickback. It's just business, Inspector.
Mm-hmm. Would that be like a kickback from Kate Vine? Oh, no, it was for Kate. Yeah, 500 pounds goes to Kate.
Now, why do you think Ryan might want to give Kate a cheque for £500?
I've really no idea. Where did you find it?
Just outside.
You better ask him.
You think Ryan was interested romantically in Kate?
I know he has a weakness for blondes, but I didn't think it had gone so far as his offering them cash.
Well, okay. Has a weakness for blondes. Kate isn't blonde. Kate's a brunette, so that doesn't apply anyway. See? Brunette, not blonde. Brunette. Don't know where you're getting the blonde from, but okay. Maybe an error in the... Maybe blondes is in quotes, so maybe blondes is just referring to women in general or something. I don't know if I'm familiar with that British term, if that's the case. Let's see. Don't know. Not finding.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I feel like Kate's driver's license might at some point play a part here toward the end. Because we really have never been able to ask anything more than, do you know about the driving license, right? There's also the manner of Simon's using his cousin's bicycle or whatever, and the fact that Simon actually has a car as well. That feels like it's unresolved. So, I don't know. Okay. Since I like to check after any event has happened, just in case something new is there. Okay.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Let's see. She said that and that. This.
Do you know what a prime candidate is?
At Atlas, it's the best student.
And what does that mean?
It means they get a guaranteed job with a very good salary. Well, that's the idea anyway.
But?
Mostly they aren't up to it.
And what happens then?
They get sacked.
Okay. Yeah. Because this won't be suspicious for her at all. Documents and okay. Alice had trouble with some unsuitable students. But this is about the best among the Atlas, so I guess that doesn't apply.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Let's try somewhere else. Someone else. Here.
Couple more questions, if that's okay? That's it for the time being. Thank you. Thank you.
Nothing there
Probably
either.
be back
Okay.
later.
So probably just Ryan. We never really did go into Atlas later when we were there, other than the kitchen. So. Nothing new in there.
A few more questions, please. Know anything about poppy pods? Come across anyone selling them or anything?
Poppy pods? Well, don't tell anyone, Inspector, but I hear that you can make opium out of those. Why do you ask?
Doesn't matter.
He's like, blinks like, really? Okay. Just pull random questions out of your hat.
Now, tell me what a prime candidate is.
You're learning a lot, aren't you, Inspector? Prime candidates are simply the best students, the ones with the most potential.
And what benefits do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Well, we have a deal with various multinationals. We train students to be exceptional, truly exceptional. And they get a wonderful top job. It's a very simple deal.
And how do you decide who the prime candidate is? Do you test students?
No.
Did you ever, say, ask Simon to test Kate, for instance?
Oh, you've actually been speaking to Simon, haven't you? I really wouldn't trust anything that Simon Thompson says. You know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate. No. Now, Simon Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate, but if you're looking for motives, Inspector, he certainly had a few motives. More than I.
A motive to kill her, do you mean?
Now, that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
Okay.
Would you like to explain what this is, please, Ryan? £500 intended for Kate. It fell out of your car. At least I assume that's your car on the driveway at Brandon House.
I suppose so.
So why were you going to give Kate £500, Ryan?
It was just a little incentive, that's all. Just a little incentive.
Not very little, Ryan. £500.
She was a very good student. We heard that she was leaving. We wanted to give her something.
But you didn't.
Well, obviously not.
Are you sure there wasn't any other reason you might want to give her this? Personal reason?
No!
Well, I'd like to keep hold of this for a little while, if you don't mind.
Well, don't consider it a bribe, will you, Inspector?
Simon was trying to undermine Kate, so we gave her $500. I don't think that's right. Let's see. She expected or enjoyed the course, then why did you have to give her incentive? Oh. Really? Okay. one. What about... Okay. See you later, Mama. Thanks for joining me. Take care. Let's see. Okay, I'm actually gonna... I was kind of waiting because I knew he had to leave. I'm gonna pause briefly to use the bathroom. I'll be back shortly. Give me like 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Where is it that he says he has a background in... Oh, is it here? Somewhere in here, he's got psychology, right? There's a background in psychology. This isn't a contradiction. I'm clearing this out. I think maybe... What about this? No, he gave us that. I guess we can't ask him about that. Okay, so if he knows this... Never seen anyone selling or buying pop. I mean, I guess I don't really have any contradictions with this, right? Because if he hasn't seen somebody buying and selling, it doesn't mean that he doesn't know that it's being bought and sold. It just means literally what he said, that he hasn't seen anybody doing it, right? Is this... My hat's crooked. Anyway, whatever. Felt a little bit off. Something with this art, with this, other than what we've already got. I don't know. I'm not trying contradictions here. I'm just clicking as I... Sorry, I'm clicking as I like am analyzing stuff. I'll stop clicking so it doesn't look like I'm doing a whole bunch of guessing. Atlas used some disturbing techniques. Let's see. No? Isn't this... Aren't the disturbing techniques a kind of a test? Maybe not.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Okay. Maybe we can ask. Oh, but he said he didn't think it was a good idea to ask her about it. Crud. I was thinking of asking Rebecca about the check. But I feel like... I don't know. It could be a red herring is the thing.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
But it does seem suspicious that Ryan had the $500 check in his car, and Ryan was having an affair, supposedly, according to Emma. Ryan was having an affair with Emma, and Kate wanted to tell Rebecca about the affair. Like, the $500 check, I think, would be to keep Kate's mouth shut, right? Doesn't have a license. Was told at Atlas to do something risky, right? And then was told to test Kate. Shop last year. Master used during a seminar. Meeting last Friday. Huh.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Let's see. Oh, right. I forgot. I forgot that it's not like a negative when you do it. I might need to call the chief and have him give me some guidance. Let's do that. Sometimes there's actually information missing until you call the chief the first time.
Got something interesting, Jenks?
Very much so, sir. An interesting discovery in Ryan's car. A cheque for £500 from Ryan made out to Kate.
Blimey, how does he explain that?
He said it was an incentive. Apparently he'd heard she was thinking of leaving the course.
What made her so special that they were willing to pay her to stay?
Just a good student, I suppose.
Nah, doesn't add up. £500 is a lot more than an incentive, Jenks. You can buy questions in Parliament for that kind of money. Sounds pretty desperate. Keep on her, Ryan, about it. Oh, and get yourself another drink.
Another drink. Thanks, Chief.
I'm having one. Right.
Guess we'll go talk to Ryan again.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Enjoy the course. Hadn't suspected emotional problems. Never bought a freedom necklace. Symbol used on a course. I don't think that's it. So I don't think this is right, but let me do this anyway. I don't think that's going to be anything though. Yeah. Oh, actually that would have been better, although I still think that's not going to be right, but let's... Yeah. Okay, I didn't think so, but just in case. Used pub. Hmm. Nope. Okay. I mean, he does technically know, but I guess he still effectively knows nothing. So where are we? There. I'm not sure about that. Person not teaching students how to act. In the stage party. Coerced or bribed. Vandalized last year by student Lisa Blint. Asked for a refund. Where'd the car go? Too far up. There we go. I mean, this isn't a contradiction, really, right? But the thing is that if he's giving $500 to Kate as an incentive, a little incentive, then why is he also refusing a refund from Lisa? If money is not a big deal, okay, let's keep going, I guess. Fanaticist with psychological problems. Believes demons are possessing her still. Offered a private treatment. They used some disturbing techniques. Prompted them to introduce an aptitude test. Maybe. Nah, it's not really. Active mirror used by students a few times a month. Something about this doesn't seem... Wait, okay, if we say... Boy, I am not thinking of something.
Okay, that's
Let's
it
see.
for now. Thank you.
Turn my attention to somebody else temporarily, maybe. Well, I'm not sure the last few things. I'm not sure.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Yeah. He's like, would you please stop calling me? Let's see. Um... His degree isn't really a contradiction with selling pods. I mean, I don't think it's smart for him to be doing it. I don't just mean like legally smart, but obviously I don't think it's smart for them to be getting that kind of stuff. They could totally be extracting stuff themselves, but that isn't really a contradiction. Liam's year, but a different course. Hmm. Huh. No.
Thank you.
Not here.
Probably be back later.
Maybe Rebecca? I don't know.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
That doesn't... I don't know. I'm not actually... It's not really a contradiction, though. Let's see. Where was this? Somewhere around. There, that's the one where we left off. Cast spells in the woods. Oh, there we go. Strict about barn. See.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I don't know. Stuff, nothing there either.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Blackstone, and what was Liam's? Oh yeah, that's right. We covered that before. Okay. That's right. was.
That's all for the moment. Thank you. Be back later on if that's okay.
Because the chief did say, I was seeing this, if something else stuck out to me. The chief did say basically we should keep on Ryan with it. So I guess we need to go back and figure out a question, some contradiction with Ryan specifically.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
All right, let's see. She is the one who prompted them to do the aptitude test, so I can't point to that existing already and then show a contradiction with what she's doing. Shock aspect of the course, but they don't test students. Seems a little bit of a contradiction to me, but I guess not. Oh, there is this, though. Students aren't coerced or bribed in any way. There we go. That might be the contradiction. There we go.
Aha.
Knew there was something.
So, students aren't coerced or bribed in any way, except Kate.
I'm not sure what you mean.
You said you were going to give Kate the £500 as an incentive. That's coercion, isn't it?
I really don't think you could call it coercion, Inspector. It was an incentive, that's all, a little encouragement.
So, how often do you use incentives?
Okay, incentive is probably the wrong word. The money was just to see how Kate would respond. It was part of her assessment.
Assessment?
We have to assess students as they progress. We don't use conventional methods like sitting an exam or anything like that. People pay for this course per session. We have to know if they're committed or not.
So you're assessing their progress and testing their commitment?
Yes, we are. We have to. This is a business, not a charity.
So Ryan's claiming the money was part of Kate's assessment. And did this assessment also involve threshold testing, I wonder? Or was the money for something else?
Yeah. So where was that? It was, don't remember where that was now. What topic that was under. Okay, gave money to assess her. Except students aren't tested.
Aha. Well, which one is it, Ryan? Do you test students or not?
Well, some of them, yes.
Including Kate?
Yes.
Why was she being tested?
She was being tested because we wanted to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate, okay?
So Kate was in the running to be prime candidate?
Yes!
And did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, I did. But I didn't ask him to do anything stupid. He knew it was against course rules.
How far did you ask him to push her?
I didn't ask him to push her. I asked him to test her. There's a huge difference. If Simon decided to give her too much caffeine or morphine or whatever, that's his responsibility. So if he did anything wrong, it was his own responsibility. He did it with his own mind and his own hand. We had nothing to do with it.
Midnight.
Oh, snap.
And still no suspect, unless you count everyone I've interviewed. It's no surprise that Ryan wants to avoid any suggestion of being responsible for Kate's death, but I wonder if the man protests just a little too much.
I thought he said only an hour left, so we were done at midnight. I guess not. Okay, I guess we keep going. I thought we were going to end at midnight. I'm not complaining. I'm just surprised. I thought we were going to somehow wrap it all up in the last hour. Okay, so we have... I'd like a business school just give me money. Yeah, exactly. Because it's not a bribe at all, yeah. I think Simon's the next best person to
more
ask.
Questions, if you don't mind. How do you think you'd have reacted if you'd found out that Kate had been chosen to be prime candidate?
Was she?
I'm just asking how you think you'd react.
I don't know. I wouldn't react in any way, really. I'm not bothered. I don't think she was, though.
What makes you think that?
Well, it's just an impression I got. You know, Oh, she's a bit flaky, to be honest. She's just not really prime candidate material.
Didn't think Katie could be a prime candidate, or Kate. Yeah. Simon asked Ryan, Simon said Ryan asked him to test Kate for prime candidate. Didn't think she could be prime candidate. So why would Ryan do that then? No? Really? Okay. That's surprising. Huh. I would have thought. I was sure that would have been something. It's a bit interesting that he says that Kate was so flaky and stuff, but Simon lost his laptop. He gave morphine to Kate, even though, I mean, I don't know. Maybe not.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Oh, I mean, I guess since I'm here, I should probably ask Emma. I don't think she'll have anything to say.
Ask about a few more things, please. Do you know whether Kate was in the running to be prime candidate or not?
I don't, but I do think she would have been chosen just because she was, Kate.
You didn't discuss it with Kate?
No. No, she never talked about Atlas.
Simon didn't think the test was her. That would make me believe he thinks the test was for him. Yeah. Kate never discussed Atlas? I could have sworn there was something. Maybe it's with somebody else. I could have sworn there was something where Kate mentioned Atlas, though. Maybe not, though. This doesn't mean that she discussed it, right? But it is a little interesting that Emma gave Kate her necklace from Third Eye, which they also used at Atlas or whatever. But Kate never discussed Atlas with her. Seems not right, but that's not a contradiction in what she said. Try to persuade Kate not to blackmail Ryan. Okay. Also, she knew that Kate bought a mirror. Why would she think Kate was interested in scrying if Kate wasn't talking about Atlas at all? Seems strange. Autohypnosis. Yeah, like this. Like, Kate used autohypnosis as self-meditation. Why, if she never discussed anything from Atlas? What did she think Kate was using it for, if not? I'm going to try that one. I don't know. Nope. I guess just she did it and just didn't know it was tied with Atlas, I guess. Well, but I can't really use this. This would be contradictory to something Ryan said, so it's not really going to be helpful. Your room. Huh. Okay. Well.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Let's try somebody else for now. Maybe Paul.
Couple more questions, if that's okay. Was Kate a prime candidate?
Well, as Ryan has probably already told you, yes, she was.
Did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, it's company policy. Leaders don't get involved.
And it covers your back, of course.
Well, nobody knows the students better than they do, Inspector. It's much better to let them just work it out among themselves.
It isn't very professional to force students to test each other to the point where one of them gets killed, Paul.
We don't force students to do anything that they don't want to do, Inspector.
So you don't force them into being tested?
No, we don't encourage anybody to hurt or offend anybody else here.
You don't use threshold testing, for instance?
No. If Simon Thompson went too far with Kate, that's his responsibility, not ours. He's the one you should be speaking to, if truth be told. I don't trust him myself.
Funny if to become prime candidate is to reject all stupid tasks Atlas gives. After all, according to them, to survive in business worlds, to resist those in power. Yeah, it could be. That's a good point. And also, I mean, if they're really testing them, what is I'm not thinking of it now. It seems like there's some story or something I heard in the past where it was a similar kind of a thing, basically. Somebody thought, like, basically there was a student and a mentor. The mentor kept giving tasks to the student, and the student, like the teacher, right, or the trainer, whatever, the teacher kept giving the student tasks to test them until the student got fed up and said, I'm not doing any more tasks. I'm done doing your tasks. And then the teacher was like, and that is what I was trying to teach you all along. Something along those lines. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, well, so leaders don't get involved in testing students except maybe not. I thought, well, okay, maybe not. Well-paid job. Prime candidates are the best students.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Maybe talk to Rebecca now about it. I don't know. Nothing. Okay. There's probably only that one point where the medication was going under the counter. It's probably the only time the whole game you use that, but still.
Did you know Kate Vine was a prime candidate?
No.
That's it. Just no. All right. See ya. We're done. I guess the case is solved. We'll just leave now. Mirror room.
That's all for the moment.
Maybe not. Thought there was something with saying that the prime candidates get sacked might pull something out if she knew about Kate, but she didn't. She did not know that Kate was a prime candidate, so it didn't really.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
No.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Not really seen anything with him. You get too far up the list, might still be clues for some of the stuff, but you get too far up the list and it tends, not for sure, but it tends not to be as useful. Right, because I'm already here, basically. Another call to the chief, I guess. We'll try it and see.
Hello, Jenks. Yes, I'm still up. Thanks for asking.
Chief Ryan admitted that he asked Simon to test Kate to see if she was good enough to be prime candidate, but he's throwing it all back on Simon. Says it was up to Simon about how he went about testing her.
Very convenient. What does Paul say?
He pretty much backs Ryan up. He claims they don't do any threshold testing.
Well, that's a load of horse droppings. He knows you're onto him, Jenks, which means you're getting somewhere at last. It's only taken you until midnight, but well done nonetheless. Listen, call me back. I'm watching an old movie, but Christopher Lee's only just turned up, so I'll be here for another hour or so, yeah?
Okay, Chief. I'll call again.
Yeah, bye.
Oh, let's actually go through the woods again, just in case. Oh, yes. No, not yet. Okay. I thought it was something right away because it didn't go as far. Okay. Aha. Oh, no. I keep forgetting there are these brief cutscenes when he, like, is about to stop at a place, too, sometimes. Okay, nothing new. Okay. So now that we've gone through the woods, now let's actually go into Atlas again. Whoops. There we go. Okay, nothing there. Oh, he's not there now. Interesting. No, nothing new here. Yeah, I mean, they're a bunch, right? Dude, Christopher Lee is amazing. It's sad that he passed, right? But I mean, he lived for a really long time. In fact, when he finished whatever, his shooting of the Hobbit trilogy, not long after that, right? That finished like what, 2012, 2013, something like that, maybe at the latest. It was more like 2010 anyway. When he finished those, though, it wasn't more than, I think, 2 or 3 more years and he passed. Passed like mid 2010s, I think. Okay, so Ryan is no longer at Atlas, apparently. He's not in his office. He's not in the room where the students gathered. He's not in the atrium. He's not here in the hall. Not in the corridor. Not out front. Okay, so he's going to be... where? I don't even know. Hub again? He'll be around somewhere, right? Maybe not.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Maybe Ryan's not here. Maybe Ryan went back home. But we were just talking to Paul right before the chief, basically, right?
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
I really think we need to find Ryan at some point, but I don't know. I wonder if he's maybe by his car. Or at the garage, inside the garage maybe or something. No. Okay.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
I'm trying to remember if Prime Candidates for the Best Students, didn't he say something about Kate? Like he didn't think she was... That's not it. But there's something I thought where he basically said he didn't think she was... Something like he wasn't impressed by her, I thought. Maybe not, though, but I thought he had said... Caitlin flirted with Paul. Isn't... I swear that's a contradiction. He says this, but then they have the mirror room. How's that not a contradiction? I don't know, but it feels like there's definitely something I'm missing that...
Thank you. Probably be back later.
nothing new in any of these, right? I'm assuming. Okay. Yeah. Well, I know. But I mean, we're doing an investigation. We should be able to ask Ryan, right? I mean, for the game's sake, we should be able to, right? I should be able to finish out the investigation. Okay, none of those. Okay, let's talk to James. I don't think James is going to know about Kate's prime status, though, right? Prime candidacy.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Yeah, see, he won't know. Seen it. It doesn't make any sense.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Something, but I'm just not. No there. What about going around the side of the pub, maybe? Oh, you know what I just thought, though? I don't know that this means, that this is correct. Oh, and I just realized I had this in the wrong place. Well, too late now. I've done the whole stream with the chat on top of the logo and stuff. I had it over here. Okay, well. There. Too late, but whatever. Okay. I'm wondering if he went to the village hall. Nope, still no. Okay, where have I not yet been since he left? Maybe through the woods? Nope. Where could he be? If he's not around, it still doesn't change that I need to find wherever he is, right? Police usually have more time to solve murders than 24 hours, but it's different in the United Kingdom. Could be. Yeah, I mean, it's very strange that we have this time limit. I mean, I can see, like, doing hour by hour, but it seems like an artificial time limit. Like, you wouldn't actually have that IRL, right? Okay, I am out of ideas. I don't know where I would need to be or who I would need to.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Use the bathroom really fast. I'll be right back. Hmm. Um. Maybe not. Trance. Hardly ever visits the pub. Hmm.
That's
don't
all for the
know.
moment. Thank you.
Man. This could be true. She could have heard about the mirror room from, like, Simon, for instance. Bought the keyring for Simon on holiday. Um... Boy.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I wonder, okay. Let's do this. Oh, I'm already basically there. Back to North Road. Right along the path. Let's try that here, maybe. No use for the silver key here. Where the silver key ended up getting used somewhere? Did we ever end up using that? I don't think so, right? Because it just says that it was found there. It never actually... I'm trying to think of a room. Where might we... Was it up here? Did we end up using it up here, maybe? To get in the garage, is that how we did it? Or we did already, but we just can't do it again. Already used, it says. So, if we would have used it already, then... So where... Use it one of the rooms in Atlas, maybe. Maybe. Does not work at the village hall. Okay, let's just methodically go through this. Okay, let's go back here. I'll try using the key in each of the different rooms here in Atlas. I don't expect it will do anything, but I will try anyway. Okay. Nothing there. It's not surprising, but doing it just to make sure. Nope. Okay. Atrium. Up the stairs also, I don't think, but... Oh, combination. I was trying to think of where the key could even be useful. Am I just forgetting Silhouette? Did we ever use that key earlier? I don't remember ever using it. Oh. Was it the key to the cabinet in the restaurant? No, we did a search and found that, right? So it wasn't actually using the key at all. I'm pretty sure we just did a search, right? So nothing at Atlas. There's not going to be anything in the woods. At the lodge, it's just Simon and Emma, their rooms. There's no, like, extra place there. Rebecca's pub. Nothing in here, right? Yeah. Oh, I already used the oh, okay. The silver key was to get into the back building. Okay. I was like, where? I swear I've used this key, but I couldn't remember where. Yeah, okay. All right. Already used it. Okay, so we're not going to look in the garage again. So clearly Ryan is not there, or if he is, we're not supposed to find him right now there. Because otherwise we'd be able to open that. Where in the devil did he go? Is he even there? He doesn't seem like he's even around.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
It's not really contradiction, but no, right? Yeah, okay. Must be terrifying to villagers to see Inspector appearing in the night just to vanish again. Well, you know. Shh. Stop pointing out my silliness. We already looked at this, right? She is 21, I guess. Is that right? Yeah. Because if she was born here in 94 in England, she would have been 22 come 2016. Yeah, so she was old enough. See, there are things like this that are kind of contradictory statements also, but they don't really give progress in the game. all students enjoyed the stunt except that Emma didn't, right? Maybe not. I mean, they both do threshold, but I guess that's not a test. Paul's one of the leaders of the course, so I suppose that makes sense. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to call it. I'm just not figuring it out.
Probably be back later.
I'm not figuring it out this time. All right. Oh, there we go. I always forget where the exit game is. All right. Well, I thought we would finish that tonight, but I guess we didn't. Not quite yet. So, all right, I won't keep you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for being on. Still, it's been nice having somebody to talk to while I stream. Yeah, I'll just be streaming again next weekend, so we'll keep going. Thanks for joining me. I'll talk to you soon. Till then, peace.
Poor spider.
This freaking boy. Oh, that's so sad.